So Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and quite honestly it's probably my second favorite holiday right underneath the 4th of July. I'm a pretty big fan of those American-only holidays. And while it may be the only day of the year for some people where they can see family they almost never see, as well as the only day of the year where my family's forced to eat relatively healthy, there are still really hell-bent people that want to ruin this holiday. Quite honestly, I don't know anyone who celebrates Thanksgiving based off like the founding of America. I mean, it wasn't really the founding, it was more when Christopher Columbus ate food with Indians and then killed them the next day. Whatever. Basically, I don't know a single person who celebrates it for its racism. I also don't know anyone who celebrates it for the Thanksgiving-based Pokemon. But now hold on, Match_YT. What exactly is a Thanksgiving-based Pokemon? It's legit just a Pokemon that I think would be edible. Like if a Pokemon resembles something that you eat at Thanksgiving, that to me is what makes it a Thanksgiving Pokemon. Is this my stupidest list ever? Why yes, but what video of mine isn't stupid? Now before we get into this video is being published before Sword and Shield release, and you probably heard that there was a huge leak going around like a week or two ago. So yeah, there's going to be some spoilers in this video. But as usual, this video is just completely my own stupid opinion. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. We live in a world where if you don't have the same opinion as someone else, it's not the end of the world. Everything's gonna be fine. So if you don't agree with me, that's alright. Don't spam me with hate because I don't like, I don't know, freaking Ninja as much as you do. Fuck! Just try to enjoy this video, try to sit through my horrible jokes, and let's begin. So to kick off this festive list is Polteageist. My feelings toward this Pokemon have not changed at all since my last ranking video, and even though that was a few weeks ago, my feelings towards this Pokemon have just not changed at all. Now don't get me wrong, I like tea. Tea is very good. Now what I don't like is a Pokemon that's inside a teapot. That is just stupid to me. Now even though I hate Polteageist, I like his evolution Sinistea a little bit more, but honestly it's not enough to save him. He's still my least favorite Pokemon like ever honestly at this point. So yeah, Polteageist, he makes the bottom of my list. I hope you fall off a shelf. So following up a Pokemon that people actually somehow like is a Pokemon that a lot of people actually hate, and that Pokemon is Stantler. Now quite honestly, I'm not a very big fan of Stantler either, and that really sucks because I absolutely love deer, and sadly Stantler is the only deer Pokemon we have so far. Just kidding, there's Sawsbuck, who I completely forgot about. And even though he's a buck, which is just the male version of a deer, I'm just not going to include him on this list because he just does not look as munchable as Stantler does. Next up is a Pokemon's name who I'm completely going to butcher, and I think it's pronounced Tsarina. I'm just going to pretend like the T is silent and just name it Serena for now. So Serena, yeah, she's a turnip, and turnips are food. Now I've actually never had any turnips my entire life, so without experience, I can't really say if she would taste good. Let me think of a way to rephrase that really quickly. I've never had any turnips, so I can't say if they're good or not. That's much better. Also, I don't like this Pokemon's design or any of its other stages as well. I mean, its first stage, yeah, it's alright. I don't remember its name, but it looks fine. But its evolutions just don't look as good to me, so that's why it's so low on the list. So next up is a Pokemon that a lot of people actually seem to love, and that is Farfetch'd. Now, personally, I don't really have many issues with this Pokemon. He's not my favorite. He doesn't look that good to me, but you know, he's fine. I could care more or less if he got an evolution because I always seem to forget about him. There are definitely Pokemon that deserve evolutions more than this one, but it's fine. I guess he's been around, what, 24 years? Still hasn't got an evolution? Fine, it's fine by me. So people might not like this, but I'm ranking Unfezant higher than Farfetch'd. And yeah, I actually do like Unfezant. It's not that bad of a Pokemon that people make it out to be. Both of its forms are just pretty decent to me, and I like them. I mean, yeah, Pidov's retarded design does rank this Pokemon a little bit higher than it would have been normally, but you know, just forget about that. But yeah, this entire line actually is pretty decent to me. I really like it. It's not my favorite bird out there, but it's definitely one of my top 5. I mean, Staraptor and Honchkrow are leagues above this Pokemon, but you know, it's still good looking. Alright, so next up is just one of the most random food-based Pokemon to me, and that Pokemon is Swirlix. Now, I'm not entirely sure why we have a Pokemon based off of cotton candy, but my best guess is the creator of Pokemon, I forget his name, probably went to a baseball game, got cotton candy, and realized, hey, we should turn this into a Pokemon. And the dude saying next one was probably like, oh, you know what, that is just such a great idea. And hey, you know what, while you're at it, why don't you just turn your keys into a Pokemon as well? Oh, okay. Okay, back on topic, Swirlix is an alright design. It's a really cute Pokemon, and I also like the color pink a lot, so, you know, I like it. Okay, next up is a Pokemon I know a lot of people hate. Actually, it's not even just one Pokemon, it's an entire evolution line. Now, if you play Pokemon, you probably know which evolution line I'm talking about, but if you don't play Pokemon, then you probably have no idea this Pokemon even exists. Oh, by the way, I'm talking about the entire Vanillix evolution line. Yup, Ice Cream or Pokemon. Yep. Now, unlike a majority of the community, I actually have no issue with these Pokemon's designs. I actually find them quite cute, and I don't see why so many people hate them so much. But I don't want to rank them too much higher because I always forget about these Pokemon, and there's 100% better Pokemon that would be better to eat at Thanksgiving. So next up is one of the newer Pokemon, which is Alcremie. Now, I know a lot of people actually really like this Pokemon, and while I think its design is fine, I'm just not really a big fan of it. I don't hate this Pokemon as much as other things like Polteageist, for example, but I do think it's kind of cute, and it looks honestly kind of fine. Also, cake icing makes me feel really sick, and I have no idea why. So next up, we got Snorlax. Now, why is Snorlax on here, you may ask? Because he's basically a representation of me after Thanksgiving. Good Lord. That's the only reason why he's on this list, just to make that horrible joke. Okay, next up we have one of the first leaked Pokemon on this list, and that Pokemon is Applin. Now the reason I like this apple Pokemon so much is because he reminds me of my favorite founding father, Johnny Appleseed. And while I am allergic to apple skin, I really don't mind having a sweet little apple every once in a while. And even though he just missed out on my top 5, Applin, you're still a pretty damn good design Pokemon to me. Next up we got another new Pokemon leaked, and that Pokemon is Arrokuda. I have no idea why I said that like that, and I feel kind of racist for saying it like that. And I'm actually a pretty big fan of this trout looking fish. I have no idea what it is, but his design is just freaking amazing to me. His face and his posture just remind me of myself laying on my bed every night just talking to my boyfriend. And to be honest with y'all, this is probably my favorite fish-based Pokemon out there right now. Also, I didn't put other fish like Magikarp and Feebas on this list because they just don't look as edible, and also I don't want like 3 fish Pokemon on this list, so that's why. So next up we got yet another amazingly adorable Pokemon, which honestly has to be the new sheep Pokemon Wooloo. I honestly love everything about this Pokemon's design. It just looks so cute and adorable and fluffy, and I really want to get a plush of it one day. Would I feel absolutely guilty about eating it? Yeah, 100%. I think everyone would. But since Wooloo is just such a cute Pokemon, it to me 100% deserves to be in this spot. So the third spot on my list is Wooloo's leaked evolution, which I believe its name is Double. Now I'm not 100% sure on that, but I am 100% sure that's a goat, and I know for a fact I freaking love goats. I've never had goat meat or milk, but I just love goats so much. They're so cute and adorable, and I really want to have a farm of them one day. So while I'm recording the audio of this video, I just realized that Go-Goat exists as well. And I thought about it for a few minutes, and I kind of realized that I love both these Pokemon just as equal. Both them and their pre-evolutions are just so freaking cute. And again, I absolutely love goats, so I just freaking love these Pokemon. So the runner-up for the #1 spot is Miltank. Miltank is just such a freaking lovable looking cow. And personally, I absolutely love myself some cow milk. Like, I'm not even joking, cow milk is probably like my favorite drink out there. Hell, just the other night I had steak and milk at the same time. So yeah, I really like cow stuff. Also, Miltank is unbelievably adorable. Alright, final one. This Pokemon is 100% my favorite Thanksgiving looking Pokemon. Now, let me give you a hint on what it could be. He is an apple that weighs a ton. Yeah, it's Appleton. What did you expect? Look at my profile picture now. Appleton is just, he is just so perfect. I mean, just look how cute he is. He's just so amazing. He is so amazing. I made a pin of him the day after he got leaked. I'm still not sure if that was legal to do, but I did it anyways. He is just so freaking amazing, and quite honestly, he replaces Garchomp as my #1 Pokemon of all time. Also, he's a dragon type. I don't know how, and I don't care to know how, but I just freaking love it, and he's so perfect. And yeah, that's a wrap. That's the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for putting 2 Pokemon videos out in a row, but my computer's just not recording video games right now, and I'm sorry. I wish I could. It's just getting really annoying though at this point. I mean, my computer has been upgraded in 4 years. That might have something to do with it. But anyways, I still hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, all the crap you get from every other channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!